Live.
Star money draping gold, they sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let them know.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back. All right. Every time we do these shows, I'm going to give y'all the name of the episode. I want it to show up every time we do it. This episode is called Stay Driven. STAYDRIVEN. We stay driven over here. We stay on our shit. We stay working. So, like I say every time I say this, everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. I do these two crazy motherfuckers. We do it on God. I'm Young Money Bad News. Cozy of Star Money Click. Don't rap in the world. Legendary is really coming soon. We've been working. That shit's hard. 1-5. Other Cozy of Star Money Click. No one producing the world. I'm also the number one rapper in the world. Let me say that y'all let that out. No one producing the world. Punch Me Vodka sponsors every show we do. Bitches call him Silky. Y'all know what it is. Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. This is CNN and him. That's what it is. We're going to stick to that. All right. We are the On God Podcast. Let's go back. Game 7s. 3. NBA. 76ers beat the Celtics 109-100. But let me put this out there. Tatum did not play. My question to the guys. Should Tatum have played? Because remember, before y'all answer, he came back from Achilles injury that nobody comes back from that damn fast. Nobody comes back from that fast. Should he have played?
Remember, Klay Thompson retore his.
I know.
He came back too fast.
So should he have played 2 times?
Definitely. Because, like, everybody heals differently, man. You know, some people, like Anthony Edwards, was supposed to be out multiple weeks.
But I don't think it was the Achilles, though. I think it was, I don't know if it was soreness or. I think he didn't play based on the feeling he had that he might tear it again.
Well, when it comes down to those calves and stuff like that, you really want to be careful because that's a lot of times, like my tight end, George Kittle, he had problems with his calf. He tears his Achilles. Anytime you have a problem with them calves, because it's sudden movements. And here's the thing about an Achilles. I torn one. You can stretch for 45 minutes. You can stretch for a week. It's sudden movements. If your body isn't ready to make that quick, impactful movement, it's easy to tear. It's like tearing a wet sheet of toilet paper. That's how easy it is.
But that's what I'm saying. You said he should have played. Come from a person that tore something. Why?
Well, because here's the thing.
If it's sore, he might have been thinking. But you got to remember, it wasn't his decision.
No, I think he should at least came off the bench. At least tried to come off the bench and try. If he was still sore, then that's what I'm saying. I ain't saying come out and start. I'm saying at least try it. Because here's the thing. Because Ant-Man wasn't even supposed to play he was supposed to be out weeks. He came back in a week. That's all I'm saying. Now, 2 different injuries, but some people heal faster than others. That's why I used him as an example. Everybody heals different. You know what I mean? I remember Michael Crabtree. He tore his Achilles, and he came back. He looked like shit. He should have stayed gone. You know what I mean? So sometimes in those instances, you should always trust your body, for one. But in this instance, the game is, your legacy is on the line when it comes to winning, because you don't know how many times you're going to get back here and get an opportunity where you have a competitive team to actually make a run at the championship. So sometimes you got to at least exhaust all options. Now, I could be wrong. He maybe went out there before the game, made a few cuts, shot around, and said, "Nah, this ain't it." Maybe he did that. Maybe he did. I don't know. But
No, no,
it,
no, 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 no. You know he did that because that's what they do before the game.
sometimes I've actually seen them not actually do that. They've been like, "Nah, we're not even trying." I've seen coaches actually like, "We're not even trying to even put you out there in that situation." So yeah, most of the time they have, but I don't know definitively if he was out there before the game.
Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
I have no clue. He just got really black.
Did all of a sudden?
He's pro-black. Now he's sideways. Okay.
Back like he never left.
Hey, he was like in a Tribe Called Quest video for there for a second.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, sir.
I had a phone call.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you know he did that because that's what they do.
Mhm.
So we know he tested it out, and the trainers and them told him, "Nah, don't do it."
Yep.
1-5, what you think? Should he have played?
Nah, not in the game 7. Nah, I mean, if it, right now with all the Achilles injuries that's going on, man, if your calf even feels like it's hurting, you might as well set out for a while.
Yeah.
Because that's not worth spending a whole season on the bench. Look at DiVincenzo. You know what I mean? For the Timberwolves, he's going to be out all next year because of that. So,
but if you notice too, like if y'all watch that series, them last 2 games, you could tell Tatum was moving slower.
yeah,
He wasn't moving at the same pace. He was moving slower.
nah.
And I think he rushed back. I really do.
Yeah,
I really do.
That's why.
Well, the one thing I do know about those injuries, it takes a long time for you to stop having those little nagging issues with it. Because remember, all that shit is connected. Your back, your calves, your hamstring, all that shit is connected. And all it takes is you for the tween one and all the other one want to jump in and be like, yeah, me too. Now you're having all types of issues, especially with your lower back. And these guys are top world-class athletes. So let's get that straight. I'm not comparing my Achilles tear to his, but I've had that injury, and I know what it's a hell of a road to get back to even walk, because you have to change how you walk. You have to do a whole bunch of shit. People don't even realize it because it connects your foot to your leg. So when you tear it, your leg is like this. Your foot is like this.
But see, the good thing too is they got put out kind of early. So they got put out.
He'll be back better than ever next year. Better than ever next year.
He gonna be Jason Tatum next year.
He's gonna be on a fucking mission next year. And the way the Celtics build like the Eagles do and the Thunder do, them motherfuckers is gonna have even more talent on that team. And Boston probably, Thunder. That might be the next year's Celtics team might actually be the team that has the best chance to put the Thunder out next year if the Thunder go through what they go through this year.
Well, and the thing about the Celtics is their best 2 players they paid them, so they're stuck. So they don't have to worry about if Brown or Tatum gonna go. They ain't gotta worry about none of that shit.
They got a lot of great talent on that team too, man. They're not to be fucked with.
Yeah, they're a good team. Raptors, Cavs. Cavs win 114-102. Without BI, you just can't get past them. Not without BI. You got to have Brandon Ingram on that floor. I mean, the Raptors played a hell of a series. But I knew they was good anyway. But without BI, you're not beating the Cavs. And the Cavs didn't play great. Because the Cavs were getting their ass whooped in the first half.
Yep.
They had a great second half. They didn't have a great first half. But without BI,
You know what's so funny about it? We always be like, it's typical. I've said it many times. Man, the season's long, but you know what? Whether you play college football, pro football, whatever sport you play, no matter how long the season is, injuries always come at the wrong time. And only the real teams that win have enough luck to avoid them or just have only enough injuries to where it didn't impede them from actually winning the championship. But sometimes, remember that Golden State team that lost to Toronto? They got the wrong 2 injuries at the right time. It just happens. That's just part of sports. Because Toronto with Brandon Ingram, I think they could have actually made a surprise run.
They could have beat Cleveland. The way they ran up on them in the first half,
they had their number. They had their fucking number.
BI's playing, they beat Cleveland.
Yeah.
Pistons beat the Magic 116-94. I believe the Pistons found themselves again. They finally found their rhythm. This loss also got the Magic coach fired, Jamal Mosley.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. 3 first-round exits in the last 3 years.
Right.
I mean,
But see, that's the double-edged sword of what I just said. Them injuries cost him every time. But you know what? Some teams have impatience, and just remember, this is the same Magic franchise that's had some of the greatest talent who ever walked through that door, and they just can never get it done. So, and I'm not comparing the '90s and the early 2000s to anything. I'm just saying in general, some franchises are just cursed. It don't matter because Mosley is a good coach.
You can't say that though. They was in the finals against us. You can't say they cursed.
That was 17 years ago.
But it doesn't matter. You went up against the best team in the league. Like you went up against MVP Kobe. You went up against Gasol, Kobe.
I mean, that's just part of their luck. The injuries and who you had to play is part of their luck.
Dwight Howard was the best center in the league that year.
Exactly.
You went up against a great team. So
they just didn't have enough.
But that don't make them curse. That just means it wasn't their year. That's all that is. That ain't your year. They've been to the finals more than once. They went to the finals with Shaq. They lost. They ran into Hakeem. It's just not your year. You can't call people cursed unless they never make it to the playoffs, or they never make it to the finals, or they never have a winning season. Then I'll be like, you know what, you're right. They're cursed.
They can be cursed. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Sometimes that can sometimes be the exception to the rule. Sometimes you can just always get there, and it's always some shit.
Right, but that don't make you curse. That's just the lingo you using. That don't mean that. That you told me Detroit was never going to win a playoff game. You told me Detroit was never going to go to the playoffs again, besides Barry Sanders. Detroit has been to the playoffs in football for the last 2 fucking years straight. And one of the years they had the best record in fucking football. You told me that.
And that curse came back. And a curse came and got their ass against us.
That's not a curse, bro. A curse is when you never win. You never win. Ever. You don't win a playoff game. You don't make it to the playoffs. You don't win nothing. Championships are the hardest shit in the world to win. How can you call an organization cursed when every team in the league ain't never won a title? That don't make them curse. It's just, you're not supposed to win. It's not your time, bro. Remember, who do I use the best? I'll give you a perfect example. Right here, right? Who do we lose to? The Reds, right? We had them beat, we lost. 1913. We come back 0-4, we down 3-0 to the Yankees. We come all the way back. They said the Red Sox are cursed. We went,
but they weren't one time.
Exactly. But that's a good example. But we won.
And prior to the Lions making the playoffs, they were cursed.
How? How can you say that? Had they not been to the playoffs before that?
I'm talking about winning a championship.
But you're talking about the ultimate goal that everybody does not have a chance to do. It's not going to happen for everybody. So you can't really say that. Like the Arizona Cardinals went to the Super Bowl with Larry Fitzgerald, Kurt Warner. When was the last time the Arizona Cardinals went to the Super Bowl before that?
Never. And they hadn't won a championship since 1946.
Right. So was they cursed? No. It just wasn't their time. They didn't have a good enough team. They made
70 years wasn't enough time.
A better team. You lose to a better team. Hey, bruh, you've been to the Super Bowl how many years in the last 10 years?
And we're cursed.
That makes you curse?
Because some shit always happens every time we show up.
That doesn't make you curse. That just means you're not the better team, bro. You're not supposed to win. That just comes with the terror. Hey, 1-5.
Both times we lost to Kansas City.
How many times the Bengals been to the Super Bowl? And how many times have you lost?
2 of those times they were the better team, and we beat them both those times.
1-5. Are you cursed or it just wasn't your time?
We ain't cursed.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a matter of
You
opinion.
overusing the word, bro. Like you just overusing that word, bro.
Yeah, the closest thing to a curse I could say is the Cubs and Red Sox. You know, if you,
And we broke both of those.
I mean, Bobby Lane put a fucking curse on the line. He said 60 years. It was 60 years.
If that's what you want to call it.
That's what he said.
You entertaining what somebody else said, but you the
That's what he said. He said it.
Same motherfucker that'll say, "My opinion is my opinion." That's his opinion, bro. That ain't no fucking fact.
He was mad.
About?
He was mad at they traded him to the Steelers. He said they won't win another playoff game for 60 years. And they went 60 years.
The Red Sox lost the World Series. Since we won the World Series, we've won 3 World Series since.
You broke the curse.
I don't believe in curses, bro. I believe in it ain't your time. It just ain't your time. Because if the Bengals, if it's really a real curse, the Bengals would have never got back to the Super Bowl. That's how
took them 30 years.
It doesn't matter how long it took. They would have never got back. The Arizona Cardinals would have never.
I mean, to be fair, those particular teams did not come back.
But they would have never been in the Super Bowl at all. Arizona would have never been in the Super Bowl.
The 2021 team wasn't even born when the 1988 team Bengals was even in the Super Bowl.
Matter.
So it's 2 different teams.
But that doesn't matter. That's the point of sports. Sports ain't built like that. Sports is built on time. The Golden State Warriors had never won a title. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, they had. They won one in 75.
Right, 75.
And they won one, and they won one in 64. They had won 3 of them.
But when did they win again? After that, when? What year?
They won one in every decade except for the 80s, 90s.
But when did they win another one and won 4? When did they start winning 4?
This last decade.
But was they cursed?
That's kind of a different situation.
It's because you're never cursed. It's just not your time, bro. Like, that's like saying the Cowboys are cursed. Cowboys ain't cursed. They just ain't good enough.
No, the Cowboys just shouldn't exist.
The Cowboys are fucked because of who their owner is. Period. They're not cursed. He has that karma. He has them fucked over. Period. They don't have.
I feel like that's a little bit different situation than some of these other ones, like the Lions. Bad management and a lot of just bad moves.
See, but that's not cursed.
Sometimes that's part of the curse, though.
No, bro, no. Because if you curse, you don't make the playoffs ever in life. You don't even make the playoffs if you curse. You don't make nothing. Your ass forever. Just like
if you lose in unorthodox situations consistently, that's a curse.
The Jets ain't won a title since Namath.
And okay, I'll give you a perfect example of that.
The Jets in the playoffs.
I'll give you a perfect example. 1986, the motherfuckers started off 9-1. They proceeded to lose one. They won one game out of the next 8 and stumbled into the playoffs. And that's when the fucking Browns came in there and knocked them out. And they were the best team in the league that year.
Right.
Were they cursed? Hell fucking yeah.
But you're comparing championships. Everybody doesn't win a championship, bro. That don't happen for everybody. It's so hard to win a title. Like making it to the playoffs is actually you're succeeding. Like I'll use in the playoffs. Good job. Yeah, it's so hard to win a title. You can't say that. That's why I'm saying that. Like that's the hardest thing to do is win a title. How long did it take OKC to win a title? And they had Westbrook, Durant, and Harden. How long did it take? I'll wait. Tell me. Was they cursed? No, they wasn't cursed. They had to take their time. Everybody has a time. It's your time, bro. Like
that's a little bit different situation because the Thunder haven't been around in this organization. They don't acknowledge the Sonic. They don't acknowledge the Sonics history.
The Washington Nationals won the World Series.
Okay.
Is the Washington Nationals not an expansion team?
No, they're the Montreal Expos, right. but they acknowledge their history.
That's not expansion from Montreal to Washington.
No, that's called relocation.
Oh my God.
That's what that is. If I was in look, if Burger King is on Salem and then it moves to Gettysburg, that's relocation. That's not expansion. But if Popeyes puts if they put two locations two different, that's expansion, bro.
So when they won the championship, did you think Washington was ever going to win a fucking title? Just tell me that. I'll wait. Please tell me.
I didn't think. Did you think that the Ravens were going to win when they moved from Cleveland? That's a relocation. That wasn't expansion. Cleveland was an expansion because they put the team back there.
You're making my point, bro.
Not really. You're using two different words.
I just said you don't know when it's your time. You don't know. Your time. The Washington Capitals won the fucking Stanley Cup. Nobody picked them to win that shit. They just won it. Ovechkin and them, they ain't know it's gonna win. He was a rookie for so long that, bro, it just happens. This is real life shit, bro. This shit just happens. We can't. That's why I don't say nobody curse, because you don't know. You just don't know. All right, we'll move on. Timberwolves get game 1 over the Spurs. Randall, 21 points, 10 rebounds. Ant-Man, 18 off the bench. Wemby, 11, 15, and 12 blocks. Sets a playoff record. But he was 1 for 7 from the three-point line.
That shit was crazy.
Why are you shooting 7 threes and you 7-5?
After the fourth one, I'd have moved inside the arc. Hey, hit a shot first.
The Spurs don't have an identity. They don't. Because Wemby, you should be inside first.
You know what I think sometimes? Because he's a frail body. He's a strong kid, but he still needs to put on some muscle. I think as the season goes on, and a lot of big men do this sometimes, they start inside and all of a sudden they just slowly drift out, and now they're shooting further and further away from the rim, especially in the modern game. And I think the rigors of the season, I don't think he means to do it, but a lot of times when you know you're struggling, or you know that you can get your shot off, especially at his height, he's like, shit, I'm gonna shoot these fucking threes. Fuck going inside. And that's not the way to think, because
it ain't working.
Yeah, it's definitely not working, because remember, the game of basketball, the game of basketball is to get the easiest shot possible. The easiest shot possible is right next to the rim.
But remember, right, and then you got to remember this too. The T-Wolves are back-to-back Western Conference Finals. They know how to win.
Yeah, I was wrong about them closing out.
You keep playing with these motherfuckers. I told you the T-Wolves was gonna beat Denver. I told you. Denver, and that's my next question. Is Denver done?
Mm-mm. They need to retool.
They retooled this offseason.
But here's the thing. Sometimes you got to try a few things. And remember, to get out the West, you got to beat the Thunder. So they tried what they thought was the model to do it. That didn't work. So they need to fix their bench, and they need to find more outside scoring outside of Jokic. They need to find some perimeters, some 3-and-D guys that can really come out there and shoot.
I think that what hurt them the most is Aaron Gordon being hurt.
Yep.
That hurts them. But the problem with them is they have no bench.
None.
And I don't think the role players in their starting 5 is good enough.
No.
I think Gordon, Murray, and Jokic is perfect. But everything outside of that, it's like this. Well, I don't know.
When they got rid of Porter Jr., I think that hurt.
I don't.
No, it was like this. They didn't replace it with something that was better than what they had. That's what I'm saying.
They got the same player.
That's what I'm saying.
Cam is the same player.
They would have been better off getting Bane.
I don't know but they couldn't do that anyway.
No, I'm just saying they would have been better off. I'm not saying they could have.
I get what you're saying, but I think they would have given it too much.
I don't really know what they could actually do. I don't think they're done, because as long as you have that three.
I'm just asking. I think that if they retool the right way, they could be okay. But Jokic ain't. The Bruce Brown thing, that's over with. Go ahead, get him up out of there. Y'all should have never let him go.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
He left and took the chemistry of that with him, and it didn't come back the same way.
Championship teams let people go too fast. Pay that motherfucker, keep that motherfucker. All right.
You know who I would like to see them do? I know it'll probably cost them. See what they can do to see if they can get Kyrie Irving to come there to come off the bench.
Man, stop playing.
I'm just saying.
He just got paid in Dallas.
I'm just saying it. Thought he was a free agent.
No, he got paid. He signed a new deal, man. He was a free agent last year. He just got
my bad. I'm off a year because I don't know why. I don't know where I got that from. Never mind. Strike that out the record there.
Why the fuck you said that? I'm like,
because I was just thinking this. I was just thinking off the top of the head, a player or somebody that could come.
You get
here. You go.
Kyrie's not coming out. Yeah. Fuck what he's. I'm on the same shit. Fuck is he talking about? Kyrie ain't coming off no goddamn bench. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just coming up with a player. It didn't have to be necessarily Kyrie Irving.
But you said off the bench. Kyrie's starting on any roster in the NBA.
I get what you're saying. You're focusing on Kyrie Irving. All I'm saying, they need a player like that. If it's Kyrie Irving or not.
I'm just going off what you said.
I don't care if it's Michael Irvin. I just said somebody.
I'm just going off what you said. You said
I know that.
Irving. You should have went a little lower. Why the fuck?
Well, I'm saying something. I'm saying no. What I'm saying to you is something of that caliber. It don't have to be Kyrie Irving.
Anything of that caliber, they're a starter.
Yeah,
they're not coming off no benches.
But somebody may want to chase a ring and may be willing to do that for 1 year deal.
Who?
I don't know.
In this NBA, who?
Oh,
stop. Russell Westbrook don't even want to come off the bench. He old as fuck.
Nah, he already did that in Denver. He already did that once in Denver.
Nah,
maybe Russell or something like that.
Ain't nobody doing that shit,
Russell,
yeah, ain't nobody doing that shit, bro. Yeah. No, bro.
So you don't think James Harden would come there?
No, he wanted to go to Cleveland. That's why he's in Cleveland. And what is he? A starter. Fuck are you talking about? He old. What are you talking about?
I was asking.
You know these answers, bro.
You know
these answers.
You know who's bright forgetting. Not that he'll go to Denver, but you may be able to bring in my boy down there in Phoenix, Kevin Durant.
No, he's in
Houston. I'm sorry, Houston.
He ain't going nowhere.
You don't think so? I think he's on the team next year.
Nah, he got a big boy deal there too. He got a deal too. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Todd, you got to trade some motherfuckers for KD. He's not going on no free shit, and ain't nobody taking him on no free shit either. Houston ain't letting him go off no free shit because they gave up too much to get it. They sent their youngest players to Phoenix. I ain't giving that shit up. If I'm going to get him somewhere else, motherfucker, you gonna give me your youngest motherfuckers too. They're stars. Fuck what you talking about. All right. 76ers 98. Knicks 137. Anobi, Brunson 35. Anobi 18. Towns 17. Bridges 17. The Knicks, since the Atlanta Hawks end of the series, have been rolling. Now, right now, let me give y'all a quote, and I quote, they're down 45-42 to the 76ers without Embiid, which I'm not surprised by because this is what the Knicks do. They're not consistent enough to me. But that game 7, I mean that's I mean it's kind of irrelevant. I wasn't surprised by the game 1 victory. But we'll move on. Lakers 90, Thunders 108, Bron 27, Reeves 8 points, 3 for 16. It ain't gonna work. We ain't gonna do that.
You got to be more consistent than that.
We average 29 points per game losses to these motherfuckers. They beat us by 30 every time. And we was sweat during the year. Chet has 24 and 12. SGA has 18 points and 7 turnovers. It's the worst game he done played in a long time. And you still lose by 18. We're getting swept.
Yeah, I called that before the season started. And it's a shame too. And you know what? Like I said, I would have liked to see how the series would have went had Doncic played, had Reeves been healthy and consistent. You know what I mean? I would have liked to see a healthier.
Yeah. I think we would have gave them a run for their money. I think we would have won 6 or 7, honestly. But I just Doncic is like It's not even it's the offense. He's 30 points off top. But when SGA gives you a game, you gotta steal it. Bron shot 17 shots in this game. You're the leading scorer. If Kobe was in this game, Kobe's shooting 34 times.
Kobe's shooting 54.
You were supposed to shoot at least 30 plus times in this game.
He defers at the wrong time, man.
Because he's not the guy. He's not the fucking guy.
A GOAT don't do that.
No, they don't.
Unless you're the greatest passer of all time.
He is.
He's not. He's definitely not Joe Montana.
And he's definitely not Magic Johnson, goddamn.
Yeah, he's Tragic Johnson.
He is.
Hey, he's Magic Johnson's son.
Right. Pistons 111, Cavs 101, Cade 23, Tobias 20, Duncan Robinson 19, Mitchell 23 points, 4 for 10 from 3, Harden 22 points, 6 for 15, 1 for 7 from 3. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Cavaliers, Detroit is the best defense in the league besides OKC.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if Tobias Harris is averaging 20 points since he has for the last 3 games since Orlando,
y'all gonna get your ass beat.
You're gonna get the brakes beat off your motherfucking.
Because he was looking like one of the best best forwards in the league, and I said, Tobias Harris. I said, not shit on him. Tobias Harris is a very solid player.
He can play, but you're right. But timing is everything. Remember, he's the same person. He's played in 3 game 7s. 3. The game 7s before that game against Orlando, he played like dog shit. That game against Orlando, he had 30. He was shitting. I said, oh shit, he didn't found himself. So this is my question to everybody. I'm gonna ask y'all the same question, but I'm gonna go through each series. Who wins the Timberwolves Spurs series? 1-5, tell me.
I'm gonna say Timberwolves.
2 times who you got?
I can't say Timberwolves. I mean, look. Cause see, Edwards is limping around. He's grabbing that leg.
But he had 18 off the bench.
I know, and he ain't healthy. And it's just like I look. 1-5. I mean, 1-5. You got a hell of a case. You got a hell of a case on that one, man. And I really
1-5. I got you, bro.
Hey, I gotta say Spurs, but man, 1-5. I can't even say you. I can't even imagine you for picking them.
I got the T-Wolves in 7. I'm gonna tell you why. Now watch this. 1-5 gonna love this one.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what the T-Wolves did in the last series that ain't nobody looking at, and they overlooking it. They found themselves without their star.
Mm-hmm.
The role players knew what they were supposed to do. I told you that. I'm gonna give y'all a conversation. 1-5.
Mm-hmm.
The T-Wolves lose game 5.
Mm-hmm.
I tell 2 times. I said they still ain't gonna win this series. He said, "Man, they lost this and lost that." I said, "You don't understand though. The T-Wolves when they go home, they not scared of Joker and them, bro.
Yeah.
They on their ass."
Yeah, we talked about that last episode.
And McDaniels, who came out of the draft as one of the top players, man, he was like, "Bruh, this my shit. My dude gone, and Randall found himself without Ant. That's why Randall led the last game in scoring. Randall had 21 on the Spurs. Easy. 21 and 10 rebounds. He had a double-double. You don't get a double-double against Wemby. What the fuck? The Wemby? Let's not sleep on what Gobert did to Wemby, though. You held one of the best players in the league to 11 points. He's a superstar.
Hey, you know what's so funny? And I meant to mention that. I'm glad you mentioned Gobert. Now, the last couple of years, we've been really shitting on this man.
The stifled.
And we were
the only shit on offense.
Yeah, but remember, we did question his. we did question his defensive prowess. All three of us did question his
Well,
defensive
at
prowess
certain
too.
times, but
How legitimate his defensive?
yeah,
Because like when we said, is he a
player of the year? God
Because
damn.
remember,
I think
because remember, and I do quote this. Remember, we did question: is he a Hall of Fame defensive player?
I
And we
still
were kind of like, we were all like,
I still question it.
yeah. I think he was getting on those all defensive teams at center because of a lack of talent at center at times.
But he's locking
I
motherfuckers
agree.
down in key moments though. He locked down Joker in the first round.
But
and
wait though. But
Yeah.
2 times. And I'm a piggyback off of 1-5. What he just said makes a lot of sense. Because think about this though, 2 times. We can name on our hand the best centers in the league on one hand.
Oh yeah.
One goddamn hand. When we grew up, it was over 15, 20 centers that could hoop.
Yeah.
So I'm
But to be fair, the game has become a guards game, and the centers aren't what it used to be. It's like traditionally the game doesn't get played the same way because everybody wants to be perimeter oriented.
Yeah, the centers play like guards.
Could you imagine Shaq out there shooting threes back in the 90s?
Come on.
That shit would be crazy.
He got me fucked.
Hey, motherfucker, like, man, you know Shaq hit 10 threes last night. Man, I'll be like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Hey, 1-5, that motherfucker said Shaq got 10 threes. This is my answer. He got me fucked up, 1-5.
You get that one.
Hey, because at this point, because I mean, to be fair, hey, if Shaq hit 10 threes, nobody's winning championships with him. Oh shit! So yeah, it's hard to say because here's the thing, man. Wemby's 7'4", but in the 80s, is he a center? He's more of a he's just a really tall power forward or a center.
No, he's a center. He's a center in every generation.
Yeah,
it don't matter because remember, Ralph Sampson was that goddamn slim too. Don't get it twisted. Sampson was skinny as fuck and he was 7 foot.
But Sampson actually weighed something. He was just tall as fuck.
It don't matter.
Mutombo, they were slim.
Remember, Mutombo was that skinny. Remember though, Wemby is like Durant. Like remember, we always used to remember when Durant first came in. Everybody always said his lack of weight. But why is it that his whole career, his weight never played a part in his game? It didn't matter. He could dunk on. Remember, he dunked on Brennan Haywood. He dunked on Sean Bradley. He's dunked on motherfuckers, and you be like, but Durant's so skinny. Wemby's the same way, bro. They got Chet Holmgren's the same way. Those skinny guys got a massive muscle weight that we just ain't. We just not. We don't know what it is because they look so slim, but their muscle count is high. Yeah, it's up. They just play at that level, man. Like, so let's move on. Yeah. Who wins out of the 76ers and the Knicks?
Knicks.
Okay. 2 times who you got? It's hard, man. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you the score. Hold on.
They're up 6. The Sixers are up 6.
They up 5.
Going,
but they about yeah.
It depends on how long Embiid gonna be out because they said multiple injuries is why he's out tonight.
You leaning on that? That what you doing? You basing on Embiid? Remember, all right. So that's your answer. So you got who you got? The Knicks or the Sixers? And then
I'm gonna go Sixers, man. I'm gonna go Sixers.
Oh, now you. 1-5. Watch this. The reason why I said what I just said to you is, remember, what game did the Sixers steal from Boston in Boston with no Embiid? And them 2 guards showed their ass. Was it game 3 or game 2? I think it was game 2.
Yeah, I mean Edgecombe and Maxey was shitting.
Man, them motherfuckers and Paul George is shooting at the highest level right now. I'm be honest with you, bro. I got the Knicks in 7.
Yeah.
7. By a smidget though.
Mhm.
because I think the Sixers find a way to go back to Philly and blow a game. That's why I'm saying that. I don't know why they do it all the time. Like the game they blew against Boston when Embiid played the first game back, and then they went back and they won 2 straight. They do that shit. I don't know why they do that shit, but I think they're gonna blow one game. Lakers Thunder, I ain't even about to ask.
Man, go on past that. Go on past that.
I ain't asking. You see, I ain't
Go on past that.
Cavs Pistons. 1-5, what you got?
I got Pistons in 6.
Ooh, that's a good choice. 2 times, who you got?
The way this shit looking, I got Pistons in 5.
Ooh, that ain't bad though. That defense crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like to disrespect the Cavaliers like that, man, but it's like the Pistons, if they continue shooting like this, the Cavaliers the bad shot selection by James Harden sometimes, he started doing all that weird ass shit he's done throughout his career. He'll shoot you out of game sometimes.
But I'm not doing just James Harden.
No, I'm just saying, I'm just giving that one example.
Mitchell's doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Jared Allen had 2 points in game 1.
And they had him in foul trouble early as fuck. You get Jared Allen in foul trouble, this is a different Cavaliers team.
He had 2 points in game 1.
No,
when he averages a double-double, they win like 80% of the time.
Go ahead, 1-5.
Too many turnovers in game 1. 2.
Yeah. And they started off really slow in game 1, really slow.
This is my thing. I'm with 1-5. I think 6, and this is the reason why I'm going to say 6. I don't think they're going to win 1 game in Detroit.
No.
But I think they can win 2 games in Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's
possibly.
Why.
Possibly.
Not, I would go 5 with you 2 times for sure. I would literally go 5.
Hey.
Because I don't see that defense is too much for them guards, man. That defense is a problem.
Here's my problem is can the Pistons keep up the offense?
But I think they found themselves in game 7 and game 6.
Yeah,
I think 6 and 7, they found their rhythm against Orlando and it's carried over.
If they get Tobias Harris going early, then they're a fucking problem.
Well, Jenkins off the bench is balling.
Yes.
Remember I told you when they lost Cade, and Jenkins came in, they started off slow, then they started rolling. And I think they figured out if we make him exclusive where Jenkins is the 6th man, I don't think the Pistons gonna lose, man. I'm gonna be honest. The Pistons can go to the finals. With that defense, because defense wins championships. I'm not gonna say they can win in the finals, but I think get to the finals is a really good possibility. All right.
Yeah.
Let's switch over to baseball before we get the fuck out of here. The AL, Yankees 25-11. Tampa Bay 24-12. Athletics 18-17. 2 times Tigers are 18-19, which is really crazy. But
we're losing to y'all right now.
This is how bad the AL is. Let me give y'all the NL's top teams. Now watch this. Atlanta 26-11. The Cubs 24-12. The Dodgers 23-14. The Reds 20-16. The Padres 21-14. The Cardinals 21-15. They've got 6 teams over 500. It ain't been like that in years.
Years. It's normally the other way around.
So this the early prediction. We're gonna do what we always do. Who in the World Series this year? Early. It's early. You gonna be able to change
Tigers and Dodgers.
Oh God, I'm happy I got this shit now. I'm happy I got that shit now.
Dudes, I'm gonna throw a wild one out there. I'm gonna say Reds, Rays. Reds, Rays.
That ain't bad though.
Nah.
Man, baseball never let that be the worst fucking rated World Series ever. 2 small markets.
Nah, that'd be a good one.
Hey.
I didn't say it wouldn't be a good one from our perspective, but from a rating standpoint, because of small markets, just like these sports don't like it when the small markets make it to both teams. 2 of them, if it's 1, it's okay, but both of them,
they need it. They need it though.
I'm not saying they don't, but I'm just telling you how they don't like it.
Now watch this. I'm going Reds, Blue Jays.
Okay.
I think the Blue Jays gonna come out of nowhere and start balling again.
Yeah, they might.
I got Reds, Blue Jays.
Yeah.
All right.
As soon as school ball come back, we'll be fine. He just had a cleanup surgery, so he's gonna be out weeks.
I'm done with him. All right. So we about to get into the y'all know where we going right now. This is the end of the show. It's a quick one. We had to get the fuck out of here. We got shit to do.
Arm wrestling tournament.
We will be back. Hopefully Sunday on Mother's Day we'll be back late night on you motherfuckers. But side notes for show. 2 times, who you got?
All right, got some birthdays. So one of the most important birthdays I felt like on the list was Weeb Eubank. Now Weeb Eubank was the coach of the '69 Jets. He also coached the Colts at one time. But he's pivotal. If the Jets don't win that Super Bowl, we don't have the NFL we have nowadays. So that's why he's important. That's why I felt we need to bring up his birthday. Now, with some of these people that are dead that are over 100, I ain't gonna tell you the age because ain't no point in telling you he's 117 years old. He ain't Joe Louis. He ain't 152 years old. All right. So happy birthday to Weeb Eubank, because like I said, you're pivotal in NFL history. You're one of the most important people when it comes to what we see today. When it comes to the NFL, as when we watch it and enjoy it. The Willie Mays, the Say Hey kid, he had a birthday today. Willie Mays, one of the greatest outfitters you'll ever see.
Barry Bonds' godfather. Barry Bonds' godfather, if you didn't know.
Yeah, one of the last few Negro League players to actually make it and become a Hall of Fame player. Reuben Hurricane Carter. A lot of people don't know who Reuben Hurricane Carter is. Boxer who got his life derailed by.
Yeah. Watch the movie. Go watch the movie Hurricane. Shout out to Wesley Snipes. He killed that shit.
Hell of a movie.
No. Shout out to, was that Denzel? Or was that Wesley Snipes?
That was Denzel.
Yeah, that was Denzel. Shout out to Denzel.
Yeah, so happy birthday to Ken Harvey, linebacker who's played for the Redskins and Cardinals. He's 61 today. Jason Witten, he's 44, soon to probably be a Hall of Famer here in a few years.
Like Cowboys, but happy birthday.
Nah, but he was a hell of a tight end.
Oh, he was a monster.
The point guard, Chris Paul, he's 41 today.
Wow.
You know, yeah, 41, man. Ain't that crazy? Y'all the same age.
Older than that though. Like
hey, he's just a couple weeks older than you. That's what's crazy.
Yeah,
but
older than that.
The Dragon, Goran Dragic, he's 40 today. I didn't realize he's gonna be 40.
Yeah. That old either.
And last but not least, Angel Reese, one of my favorites.
Shout out to Angel Reese. Happy birthday, lady.
Yeah, happy birthday, boy.
Shout out to
Get that money.
Shout out her being signed to Reebok and having her own shoe.
Yeah, and good luck in Atlanta and to hopefully turn that franchise around. All the haters are gonna be upset.
Yeah. It was. I'm happy she got a new outlook. And
yeah, one of the best players in the league, man. One of the best players in the league.
My producer, man, my confidant, and my right hand man, and I'm his right hand man. 1-5. What we doing for these side notes today, baby?
Man, I want to give a shout out to Dejan, aka the Tall Man, passed away.
Yeah, I seen that.
Local legend. You know, he was one of the first people in the city to really see something in local artists and try to push it to the next level.
That was he on Tall Life, didn't he?
Tall Life.
Yeah.
I know. I'm loosely connected to a lot of the guys over there. That was with Tall Life.
You definitely are.
Yeah,
I can vouch for that.
Yeah, those guys over there were real good dudes, and he was the guy that set the stage for a lot of stuff that I do today as a producer. Him and my Mo Beats, those guys, they looked out for local artists the same way I try to carry on the tradition and do myself. So RIP to him. I know a lot of people in the city are hurting because
Tall Life, that's a legendary name around this area.
Yeah.
In the rap game.
Yeah, that's like No Limit for Dayton or something.
Yeah, Tall Life ENT all day long.
Yeah. So RIP my guy. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family, friends, and everybody.
Definitely.
And so that's my side notes tonight. And I hate that it's kind of a somber one. I'm not the one for the funerals.
Cool. I mean, that come with the territory, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that come with the territory, man.
Yep.
All right. My side note, I got 2. My first side note is I was in the studio last week.
Yeah. Fire.
Man,
Then what'd you do?
Legendary. I'm gonna just say legendary something different.
Mhm.
My other side note, I want to give a shout out to my lady for helping me take care of my grandbaby. I got to watch my grandbaby for the first time, and Damani, aka Wink, is a delight. Like, only baby I ever seen that don't cry. Like, she just doesn't cry unless she's sleepy. Like, and you know, babies, we grew up, babies was crying like a motherfucker, get on your goddamn nerves. My grandbaby is the one.
I was a crier, so I
I
know.
love you, Wink. Pop love you, Wink. And I love my lady for helping me take care of my grandbaby. Shout out to her. Shout out to my daughter too. Shout out to all the mothers for Mother's Day coming up. I want to do a Mother's Day special on Sunday for y'all. Hopefully we can get that show in. But I'm gonna say what I always say. Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. When I do, these two crazy motherfuckers do it on God. Young Money, Bad News, Coach CL, Star Money, Click, No One Rap in the World, BMC for Life. Legendary is definitely on the fucking way. Don't even trip. It's on deck. 1-5, the other Coach CL, Star Money, Click, No One Producer in the World. Punch Me Vodka sponsors every show that we do. He is also called Silky, and the bitches call him Silky. Jimmy 2 times, my brother from another mother. This is definitely CNN for him. He's got a lot of teams. Go check him out. We was the On God Podcast. Y'all stay prayed up. Me and 2 times are gonna get this money tomorrow. We out.
Assalamu alaikum, baby.
Star money draped in gold, we sipping on success. Diamonds make moves, icy wrists stay fresh. Dating lights flicker, shadows of the best. Click rolling deep, never failing, no test. I'm the man, star money's glow. Diamonds dance, watch them show. Click together, never solo. Ohio's finest, let 'em know. OVO